Hi Pisces, and welcome to your November 2017 general reading. I'm not doing love readings this month. I am moving house and I've got no internet connection for about 10 days, so I won't be able to. So what I've done is I'm doing a general reading, plus I'm picking one card as what the theme of the month is, and you just got the Wheel of Fortune, and your outcome's the Sun. So definitely the Wheel of Fortune is about things turning around. Okay, there might be quite a big event in November that causes a significant change for you, Pisces. I'm not sure what it is. I think we'll just work it out as we go along, okay? I've had to double up quite a lot of cards, and I might have to keep doing that because you've got a little bit of a confusing reading. So you enter November with the Ace of Cups and the Six of Wands. So two absolutely beautiful cards. There's been some sort of success here. Some sort of personal achievement. With the Ace of Cups, that can be a whole new emotional beginning. Or maybe you're just feeling good within yourself. You know, everything starts from within us. And the Ace of Cups is when we feel joyful, we feel loved and protected. For some, this could be an emotional new beginning because you've got the Hierophant in your love house. So this can represent a really stable bond, okay? But two beautiful cards here. It's almost as if you've got this energy looking after you, Pisces, okay? With that Ace of Cups, you can see it. It's the Eye of the Divine shining through your heart with the Six of Wands. But what you most want is the Two of Pentacles. So I'm going to have to get a bit clearer on that. My first impressions, particularly looking at the rest of the cards, some of you might be in a job that you're not happy with, okay? And what you most want is to let go of one of these pentacles that you're having to hold up. You might be really responsible for a lot of people. You might be the sole breadwinner. You might be having to juggle too much, and you want to lay down one of these pentacles, okay? I'm going to pull you another card now. All my cards are back to front. So your supportive energy is a Knight of Swords. So you might be hearing some news that helps you put down one of these pentacles. You might be receiving support from this Knight, or there might be some good news coming your way. Maybe you've been applying for a lot of new jobs, and this is you hearing news back that's causing you, which is allowing you to put down one of these pentacles. So you're not having to juggle so much, and you're not having to maybe work at a job that's making you really unhappy. That's one way of understanding Two of Pentacles. I'm trying to get you another card, yeah, and what you most want is this fiery new beginning, okay? The Ace of Wands is about actualizing your divine potential. You know, within us, we've all got this desire to be, you know, this feeling of true destiny, of having a life that's got meaning, that's passionate, that's like a whole new phase. So what you most want is to stop this juggling and begin this ace, begin this new journey, this new life experience. So you're being supported by the Knight of Swords. There might be some good news coming your way, okay? The Knight of Swords can be really fast change. That's the one thing I'll say about the Knight of Swords, that it can happen so fast that it takes you, it's like a storm sometimes, you know, it just comes in and you go, I didn't expect that change, but it's happening. And it's sort of full steam ahead. I think for some, it's about you having to juggle too much. And what you most want is to realize that true potential that lies in all of us, okay? It's written already in our DNA, and you most want to bring it out to stop having to balance so much out and move forward. Now, your challenge is temperance in reverse, okay? So temperance upright would be about the middle way, okay? Harmony, balance, no extremities of behavior. Like, I call it the Buddha card, because Buddha is about the middle way, balance in all things, but it turned up in reverse as a challenge. So emotionally, you might be feeling a bit out of balance. It might just be that you're finding it hard to get balance because you're juggling so many balls here. You're having to keep so much in the air that it's making you feel emotionally out of harmony, okay? Not a good thing for Pisces to be emotionally too stressed, okay? I think you get that, Pisces, okay? Emotional harmony or emotional peace is vital for your energy. So the sooner we can put that the right way around, the better. And really the trick sometimes when you're emotionally feeling unbalanced is also always grounding. So look after your diet, go for walks, ground your energy, because that balances your emotions, okay? Now, in your relationship house, you've got the Hierophant. So this could be a wedding, moving a love bond into a much more stable position, because the Hierophant's about the rules of society. So it can represent marriage, becoming really involved with someone so you don't have other partners, and you've got the Knight of Cups. So this is about love, you know, and maybe moving a love bond to a much deeper phase, okay? Now, in your money and work, this is why I think this is to do with work and finances. You've got the Three of Wands and the Hanged Man. So there's a waiting energy, and you're waiting for your ships to come in. See, it's nearly here. This ship is just about landed with all the good and all the energy you put out into the world is coming back to you, okay? That's basically what the Three of Wands means. It's nearly there, but there's a sense of still sort of waiting a little bit, because you also got the Hanged Man with it, which is letting go of control, letting go of dominance, thy will be done, trusting the greater design of life. That this ship is going to come in when it's time for the ship to come in, because the Wheel of Fortune controls everything. Everything happens in divine timing, not a minute before it and not a minute past it. It seems to be what you're asked to do. It's probably this Knight of Swords, which is put out loads of CVs, communicate, put your energy out into the world, but it comes back when it's time to come back. But it always does, and your ships are going to come in, so don't worry. It's all about handing your will and life over, trusting the right job is going to come, trust the right thing is going to happen. I understand it's scary, Pisces, okay? Most of us like to live our life with as much control as possible, but control is a complete illusion, okay? And I think if any sign, you understand that. So it's about thy will be done, handing it over, putting your energy out there, trusting your ships are going to come in, because they are going to come in. Now, your inner life is the Knight of Pentacles. So this could be a person, or you're spending your inner life is very focused on the earth element, your foundations, and moving forward in a very practical way. So the theme sort of continues here. That's been going on for quite a couple of months, Pisces, actually, is creating a more solid foundation for yourself. I like the Knight of Pentacles. He doesn't do anything in a hurry, okay, ever. No pentacle signs do, okay. They represent nature, which is a slow evolution, but it's a knight on a horse, so you are moving forward. But your inner life is definitely focused on the much more tangible parts of your life. As above, so below. So making your earthly life as harmonious as you can. The outcome is a beautiful Sun card. So you've got a great outcome here. Success is sort of assured here. You've got 2 aces. Your ships are coming in divine timing. The Hanged Man is the crown chakra. So it's trusting that divine timing and not going into too much fear, not losing too much emotional balance if you're waiting, okay? A lot of people get tarot readings when they pull the Hanged Man because it can represent a state of not knowing, a state of waiting. So it can feel quite a scary place for a lot of people, and that's probably why you got Temperance in reverse, a little bit emotionally feeling off kilt. The answer is to move to that Knight, to focus on the earth element, to keep yourself grounded. Remember, change is happening, but it's happening slowly but surely, and the outcome is pretty much exactly the same. Relax. Everything's safe, everything's good, everything's working out as it should, okay? The sun gives life to everything on this planet, and it's shining on you, giving you new life, new vitality, new potentials. Very exciting. Relationships could be moving to a more stable phase. For some Pisces, there's new love coming your way because the wheel's turning. Destiny's changing in your favour. But what you most want is to stop this juggling. I absolutely hear you, Pisces, and I see you, and I understand you've been having to juggle too many life circumstances. You want to actualize that true potential of yours. There's a lot of news around you, there's a lot of activity around you which is supporting you and moving forward, but the change is going to be slow, but the outcome is almost guaranteed with the Sun card. And around money and work, your ships are coming in. The Hanged Man represents someone it can represent someone who's pregnant and waiting to give birth, so there might be a waiting energy here, okay? Don't lose heart. Trust, because your sun is the outcome, which means it's pretty much assured here that things are going your way. Very exciting reading, Pisces. You're going to have to have patience. I know no one likes patience. Patience is the fastest track to God realization, guys. It just is. Trusting everything in its time and not losing faith when you're in the waiting stage. Okay? Loads of love, Pisces. Bye.